After hundreds of migrants died in the Mediterranean and 10,000 more were rescued this past week alone, the EU holds an emergency summit in Brussels to address the crisis. The tragedies have sparked huge public outrage, and the EU is now under pressure to act fast. Leaders are expected to agree to double the EU search and rescue effort at sea, but there are calls for Europe to do more and get to the root of the crisis in Africa. Germany's foreign minister said, "We need to discuss the distribution of refugees in Europe. We need to fight smuggling networks, and we need to do something to help stabilize neighboring states, especially Libya." Italian Prime Minister Matteo Renzi said, "We want Europe to be different from a club of technical specialists who know a lot about geopolitics, but don't react in moments of pain." The EU does patrol its borders and the Mediterranean, but human rights groups says that's too far from the zone where most boats leaving from North Africa get into trouble. Many blame the current crisis on a decision last year to scale back an Italian search and rescue mission that operated in the area in red, south of the island of Lampedusa. Several EU countries argued at the time that the mission was too costly and encouraged migrants to attempt the journey. After almost 2,000 died during the crossing so far this year, many in Europe say that decision was a bad one.